Guys, it's Lily. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, and as you saw by the title, today I'm going to show you my way of cleaning suede shoes, purses, etc. Not all of them, but this is what I choose to do when I want to get aggressive with my cleaning. Some things just won't come clean unless you take a more aggressive approach. Now I did try the UGG suede cleaning kit first on these shoes I'm about to show you. Didn't really do much, not enough for me to feel comfortable putting them up for sale. So now would I try this on Milano Blahnik heels that I got in a thread-up box that were just trashed? I don't know, but they're so trashed I might. You know, what's it gonna hurt? I won't sell them otherwise. I would rather do it, and if it doesn't come out, well, no loss for me. Excuse me. So anyway, this is the shoe I cleaned my way, and this is the other one. Now, there are, I mean, even the new one is not perfect, but it's much better to the point to where I am comfortable putting it up for sale. So I wanted to show you guys what I use and what I do when I feel like you need more than just a baby cleaning, which is about all you can do with the UGG cleaner. I do use it on items that only need minor cleaning. Other than that, I don't use it at all. So anyway, I'm gonna bring you down here, show you what I use, do a little bit of cleaning with you, and explain along the way. And excuse my mess back there, but that is my where I keep all my leather dyes, leather cleaning, jewelry stuff, packaging, all that jazz. But today I'm going to bring you down here, and I hope you can see. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Let me see if I can lower the light a little bit. I don't know. How's that? Can you see? Like you're going to answer me, right? Okay. So the first thing I use, I get lukewarm water. I don't know, just about 4-6 ounces or so, whatever I think I'm going to need for the shoe. And then I use this Reshoevn-ator. It's a mild soap, and I just put a few squirts in plain water, and I leave it in its package so that it doesn't tumble over on my shelves. Anyway, so now you have a soap and water mixture that is mild. Now with suede, spot cleaning suede, you're asking for trouble. I've done it. It leaves marks, it leaves watermarks, it leaves discoloration marks. So if you're going to clean your suede, clean the whole shoe or handbag evenly. Don't just try to spot clean it, because once you do that, it's just not going to look good. And I know a lot of you on here probably don't want to go this far of a distance, but it pays off. Okay, so I'm using a horsehair brush, and I do use a much harder bristle brush for the soles, and sometimes even the suede if I've got some really heavy soiled areas. But see, can you see how it's foaming up here? Just a very gentle cleaning, and scrub it. Don't be afraid to scrub it. You're not going to hurt it. And even if your suede is a color, your bubbles are going to be that color because the dye is inevitably going to come off. Not all of it, but you know, but that's good, because then you're going to be able to move it around and even out the color as you're cleaning. And just keep going over the shoe. So you can see all that dirt already coming up on there. That's why I use white, because I've got to have the satisfaction that whatever I'm using is doing its job. I know it sounds silly, but that's just the way I am. I like to see progress. So I'm just going to go over this whole shoe with you. And if this is not for you, feel free to leave. You don't need any negative comments. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. If you don't have time to do it, don't do it. This is just what I do because it's the way I am. Luckily, when I go out thrifting, I don't pick up things that need this much. But when you get it in a thread-up designer box, what are you going to do? List it for a low amount, or take the time to clean it up and hopefully get a little bit more. Now I will go over this again with a more aggressive brush because these shoes are very dirty, and I did with the last ones. But don't leave any spot undone because you will see it. You gotta make sure that you cover the entire shoe or handbag in its entirety. But yeah, scrubbing is necessary if you want to get the best results. And yes, the star is leather. It's already stained to the canvas around it because of probably being wet before with the previous owner. Yeah, scrub the heck out of it. You're not going to hurt it. It's all right. And I go over it sometimes more than once, especially after the soap and water has had a chance to sit. Like I said, don't be afraid to soak it. Getting all the nooks and crannies. The leather, the Velcro, the suede, the canvas. The soap is good for all of it. And again, you know, it's not going to be perfect, and it's not going to be new, but it's going to be as good as it can be. And if you're about as good as it can be, then it's something you might want to try. A lot of this staining in here is not going to come off. It didn't come off of the other shoe. A lot of it did, but don't be afraid of it. I think a lot of people are afraid to clean suede, but don't be afraid of it. Now, would you do this on a $1,200 pair of shoes? Probably not. Although I'm going to try it on a pair that I have, because otherwise they're going to go in the trash. So if I can save them, I'm going to save them. Because I don't know what was spilled on them, but it was grease, wine, all over it. And they were beautiful shoes, so if I can save them, I'm going to try to save them. I'm going to go over multiple times just to make sure that I didn't miss anything, because it's so easy to miss it. Especially with these around this leather, It's going to start looking a little bit darker around here, but trust me, when it's done, it's going to look different. All right, so I got this here. You can do the inside, outside. If your insoles come out, take them out and lay them flat and do them. But on these platform tennis shoes, they don't come out, so you just get them as best as you can. I know you probably can't see a whole lot of this, but I am cleaning even the inside, the insoles, the entire shoe. There ain't no telling where these shoes have been. Now, before I did this, just to be completely transparent, I went and bought a thrifted pair of suede tennis shoes. And I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. And I completed them, and I'm in the getting ready to re-dye the suede, so if anyone's interested in that, let me know. But you know, like I said, most of you don't go as far as I go on cleaning stuff, and I get it, not everybody does. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive. This is a vegetable brush. It's a little stronger than the horsehair, just to do one more final go over. And when I'm done going over the suede and canvas, I'm going to hit the bottom. I hope you can see this, but I don't know. I can't see my screen, so hopefully you can see it. In my mind, this is kind of relaxing to me to do this, so when I'm stressed out, I will clean purses and shoes. I won't list, I won't get on the computer. I will clean purses and shoes because it's kind of therapeutic for me to do that. And, you know, everybody's got their own way of their personal therapy, but this is mine. And I bring in more money that way. Speaking of money, oh my gosh. So this week's sales was great. The few weeks prior to that was not so great. So I have canceled my trip to go see my kids. I let my daughter know this morning, and she was just really upset. I'm used to making, well, between $3,000 and $4,000 a month between my soap business and my resale business. And this month, I only reached about half of that. So with regular bills, and I just couldn't justify going and putting things on credit cards, knowing that the week I'm gone is going to really affect my sales too for 2 to 3 weeks after I get back. So I did cancel unless something miraculous happens this week with my sales. See all that dirt? See all that dirt? That's gross. I'll be home, I'll be here. I haven't ordered any more boxes, so because I was trying to save, so I don't have any unboxings, so to speak. But we'll see. We'll see how this week goes. Anyway, okay, so the next step I do, and this same company, Suvenator, you can see that, I'll probably see that a little bit better. They also have laundry pods for tennis shoes, sneaker pods, whatever. I don't use them because I have totally soaked this shoe inside and out with soapy water already. So the next thing I'm going to do, these bags were really dirty. Next thing I'm going to do is put this in a laundry bag, just like so. If you had shoestrings or those you would take out before you cleaned it, you would also put these, you know, have them soaking in your water the whole time, and then put them in here with your shoe. And if you take the insole out and after you scrub it laying flat, you also put it in your bag. You zip it up and you put it through a regular wash cycle in your washer. I put mine on cold, but I think for the other one of these I used warm cold because they were so soiled and so stained up. And then once they're done, you just take them out and you let them dry. Stuff them with paper to help absorb the liquid. It'll help them dry faster. And just let them dry for a good 24 hours or more. I think this specific shoe took 2 or 3 days to completely dry. And then you brush out the suede. Maybe use a, I use an eraser, a white, like art eraser, to clean my suede. So if you have any marks that you want to try to additionally get off, you could use that. And then use the suede brush out your suede, and then seal it so that, you know, it's somewhat waterproof. Just to protect it from, you know, getting any more dirty, especially if you're doing this for your own shoes. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and spray these after both of them are done and dry before I put them up for sale, because I want my customers to be happy. But anyway, that's what I do with the major aggressive ones. If you only have, I'll put you back up here. If you only have some minor cleaning that you need to do, by all means, the UGG cleaning kit is fine. But if you have something that needs a major cleaning, I don't recommend it because it does not work for me. But for minor stuff, yeah, go ahead and use it. What else? I think that's about it. I just wanted to bring you how I clean my suede shoes because somebody asked me to do it. I also clean my handbags this way. I do not put my handbags through the washer, so don't do that. Shoes, yes. Handbags, no. Heels, no. So if you're doing a handbag or heels and you use this method, dump your water out, clean your brushes out, put some fresh water in here, just lukewarm water, and then keep going over the shoe or the handbag until there's no more bubbles. And, you know, make sure you use a clean, lint-free towel rag, and keep dabbing them and get as much moisture out as you can, and then let them dry. And then you can brush them out with a suede brush and, you know, condition them, waterproof them, whatever, when you're done. And that's it. That's what I do. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me an email. Yeah, it's aggressive. It's not the norm. I don't need any negative comments. You do you, I'll do me. So, with that said, I will talk to you guys next time. Lily out.